Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Your host, Lorenzo Primerano.
Philadelphia Sports News. Live and live cameras.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Lorenzo Primerano's show. And as you can see, it is a different setup than we usually do, and that's because it's MVP talk time. Everyone around the league, everyone being biased about their opinions, their quarterback's going to win MVP, my quarterback's winning MVP, no, this quarterback's winning MVP. Well, I'm going to lay all that to rest. And this may be bias, because it clearly is, as you can see right here. Clearly biased. If you are already following my Instagram, that's _Lorenzo_Primerano. You would have seen this. I've posted on my Instagram. Look, before I get into the talks, who I think is number one, why I think he deserves it, I want to clarify something here. This is not bias. And the reason why I'm saying this is because there's going to be people who are saying that, oh, you're biased. Oh, that's just because you're an Eagles fan, you're putting Jalen Hurts. What are your reasons? Like, you don't have any reasons. Well, my reasons are going to be shown here. Look, I'm going to start off right here with the record-wise. Jalen Hurts, 9-1. Patrick Mahomes, 8-2. Josh Allen, 8-3. And Tua is 7-0. Tua hasn't lost a game yet. If you want to count the game that he got hurt in, go ahead. But I'm not going to count that one. But we're looking right here. I want everyone to look at these records. Which one stands out most to you? Right? It would be like, 7-0, Tua, look at that. He is undefeated with his team. His team only has 3 losses. He only pretty much started all those 7 games. Let me go with Tua, because he's 7-0. Well, hold on here for a second. Right? Some people will look at this record and be like, Tua's MVP. That's only one credential, one thing you're looking at. Then you go over to Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen, right? And they have one more win, but, they have a couple of losses on their belt. Josh Allen, he's got 3 losses, and then Patrick Mahomes has 2. And the way I look at this is you don't really want to base it off their record-wise, right? But sometimes you do. Sometimes an MVP is out for a couple games and they need to show it. But again, being out for a couple games is a lower risk, a lower possibility you will get MVP, just because of the fact that it's not, the NFL's looking for a player who's played all 17 games and a player who can contribute the most with his team and show that he is the reason his team is going to be in the playoffs, why his team is having the success. So in this category, I want to put Tua as, Tua is undefeated, right? That's what people are going to say. He's undefeated. He's got that in his pocket already. Okay. Tua can show that he is one of the better quarterbacks when it comes to, his team relying on him. His team has lost 3 games. Those 3 games he was not playing. You can say it for that. But what I want to go over is this list right here. I put these players in this certain number order for a reason. Jalen Hurts at 1. Patrick Mahomes at 2. Josh Allen at 3, Tua at 4. Now, some of you might be looking at me like, oh my God, seriously, why is Jalen Hurts number 1? Well, look at this. Jalen Hurts on the season right now has 3 interceptions. All right? That is 4 fewer than Patrick Mahomes, 8 fewer than Josh Allen. Now, to me, as a quarterback, and to be able to receive the MVP award, it's all about decision making. How good's your decision making? Because that benefits your team. That helps your team advance. It helps your team win. Me looking here over at Josh Allen's 8 fewer. Josh Allen's got 11. 11 games through. He's 8-3. He's got 11 interceptions through 11 weeks. Josh Allen is averaging 1 interception a game. Like a game. That's, to me, something an MVP candidate should not have. Like why are you throwing so many interceptions and you're still in the MVP talk? But, and now people are probably like, oh my God, interceptions, really? You're bringing up interceptions? Yeah, I am. Because you are looking at this right now. Josh Allen has 11 interceptions. Jalen Hurts has 3. And I want to tell you the game style, how different the game is compared to Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts. Here's Josh Allen. In the pocket, here's his offensive lineman. Right? Josh Allen, he's got Stephon Diggs here. We'll say he's got Gabe Davis over here. And Dawson Knox is coming right across the middle. Now, here are the defenders. Josh Allen is in the pocket. Rolling out to his right. Here he is now. That's not him anymore. But 2 offensive linemen come towards him. Something that Jalen Hurts would do is run and try to get the first down or throw it out of bounds. All right? But in this scenario, what Josh Allen will do is Josh Allen would be like, I'm not going to run it. I'm not going to throw it out of bounds. I'm going to chuck it to Stephon Diggs right over here. Yeah, sometimes it works. But then it gets tipped. Something happens. Oh, intercept it. And Josh Allen throws an interception. And that right there is what I like to call decision making. Josh Allen does not have good decision making. And it has been shown time and time again throughout the season that he does not have good decision making. If this is you in the pocket, you have 3, let's say you got 3 offensive linemen now. Not just 2, you got 3 offensive linemen coming for you. It's blocking your view, and you just decide to throw it. Right? Throwing up a prayer. Instead of trying to scramble, get the first down, I'm not saying that that's a good option. It depends on the scenario you're in. Maybe there's a person right here. But there's always a way to throw it out. Out of bounds. He's completely out of the pocket. Completely out of the pocket. He is able to throw out of bounds. Then he can, get the team together and be like, all right, that was a bad play. But instead he would throw it and possibly get intercepted. Now, what I want to go over to here is I want to get Josh Allen out of the way. Because I've already proved my point on why Josh Allen does not deserve to have the MVP, and that is decision making. Next, I want to go over how Tua has the same amount of interceptions, because that's what people are going to tell me. Tua has 3 interceptions on the season. Jalen Hurts has 3 interceptions on the season. We had a little malfunction here with the tripod, but we're back and we're ready to go. As I was saying, Tua's got 3 interceptions on the season. Jalen Hurts has 3 interceptions on the season. Now, you can argue with me saying, they had the same interceptions. They had the same interceptions. Here's what I want to bring up about Tua. Tua and Jalen Hurts have something very different. It is this word right here. Rushing. The reason why I say this is Jalen Hurts has 440 yards and 8 touchdowns. That is only in rushing. He contributes with the run game along with the passing game, which is what you need in an MVP quarterback. You need a quarterback that knows how to scramble in the pocket, knows when, and again, it brings up the decision making when to take off, take a burst, and run in for a score, which Jalen Hurts clearly has been able to do with the running game. And I feel like he is more superior in the rushing. Tua I don't think has that decision making. Again, I'm coming up with decision making because I don't think Tua has that in him. Tua does not have the good decision making for rushing. He doesn't have the same amount of TDs Hurts has. Does he have yards? Sure, he has yards, but he does not take off like Hurts does, and that's why I believe that Tua does not deserve MVP, because he does not really contribute to the running game as a quarterback should be. And that's my elimination for the 2. On this 4-man list. But now I want to come over here, right here to the bottom. Right here, I'm going to make a little carrot. Mahomes. All right? I feel like Jalen Hurts is more calm under pressure than Allen and Patrick Mahomes. I feel this is the way because, as I showed here for Allen will make a throw here instead of trying to scramble off to the side or throwing out of bounds. But for Mahomes, it's a little bit different here. Mahomes is, freaking Patrick Mahomes. And I'm going to move back over here. Because say this is Patrick Mahomes in this same little scenario. All right? Here's Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is just built different. He will make a throw, and it will be caught in triple freaking coverage, right? Let's say that's a scenario that happens. There you go. Is that good decision making? No. But it always seems to work out, so it seems like it's good decision making. And the reasons why I feel like Mahomes is not calm is, if you've seen, he always rolls out to the left, or when he always rolls out to the right, he seems very tense. And what I mean by that is he does not look like he is confident when he tries to chuck the ball downfield or over here on a slant. I feel like Mahomes is more of a guy that makes it he tries to do a little too much, which, can those
lead.
interceptions. All right, that is the MVP talk for this week. Hope everyone enjoyed. If you do have anything against my opinions, please feel free to leave in the comments. Comments are always open, and I am happy to respond. Happy to see what your side is. Maybe I missed some things. Maybe I missed some, important categories that are not talked about. Feel free to leave those in the comments. This has been the Pomerano Show. Make sure to go follow my Twitter at Lorenzo_12_24. I also have an Instagram. It's Lorenzo_Pomerano_show. I post on both social medias. And keep you live updates on what's going to happen. It's been the Pomerano Show, and we'll see you all next week.